Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Whether you're a first-time viewer or a long-time subscriber, thank you for joining us. We're all about digging into the details of the latest and greatest bikes, and today we've got an absolute gem to dive into. We're talking about the 2025 Suzuki DR650, a bike that's been refined over decades and still delivers that no-nonsense performance. For those who are fans of adventure, dirt, and just raw two-wheeled fun, stick around, this might just be the bike you've been waiting for. Let's start with the heart of this bike, the engine. The DR650 has always been known for its single-cylinder, 644cc air-cooled engine. Suzuki has made some subtle yet effective updates to bring it in line with modern emission standards, while retaining the bike's classic thump. This single-cylinder setup is still wonderfully torquey, offering low-end power that's ideal for off-road environments. Whether you're climbing a steep hill or riding through technical trails, that torquey power delivery gives you that solid punch right where you need it. One thing to note is the 5-speed gearbox. Some might argue that a 6-speed would be nice, but the gearing on this 5-speed has been optimized so you're not left wishing for that extra gear. It's more than enough for both low-speed trail riding and maintaining steady speeds on the highway. So if you're looking to mix a bit of pavement with off-road adventure, the DR650 has you covered. One key update here is in the suspension. Suzuki has added a bit more adjustability to the front forks and rear shock, allowing riders to tweak the settings to match their riding style. This is huge for anyone looking to customize their ride. The front suspension now offers about 10 inches of travel, and the rear just slightly less, which is ideal for tackling rough terrain without feeling too harsh on the streets. You can really dial it in whether you're setting out on an all-day trail adventure or just cruising around town. When it comes to stopping power, Suzuki has outfitted the 2025 DR650 with an upgraded braking system. The front features a single 290mm disc, and the rear a 240mm disc, providing ample stopping power without adding unnecessary weight. Suzuki has also added ABS as a standard feature for 2025, which was a much-anticipated update. And the best part, it's switchable so you can turn it off when you're heading into the dirt and want that full control. Speaking of tires, the DR650 comes stock with Bridgestone dual sport tires that strike a nice balance between road grip and off-road capability. They're 21-inch in the front and 17-inch in the rear, which is a classic setup for adbikes, giving you just enough versatility without compromising stability. If you're more of a serious off-roader, you might consider swapping out the tires, but these stock ones are solid for most riders' needs. The fuel tank has a 3.4-gallon capacity, which might not sound like much, but with the bike's improved fuel efficiency, you're looking at decent range. And the minimalist instrument panel, while still very basic, now includes a fuel gauge, which is a welcome addition for riders who like to keep an eye on their range. Another thing worth mentioning is the slightly taller seat height, which now sits at 34.8 inches. For shorter riders, this could be a challenge, but it's pretty standard in the world of adventure bikes. And let's not forget that ground clearance is still excellent at 10.4 inches, so you're well prepared to handle obstacles on the trail. Another neat feature is the USB charging port. It's a small addition, but for anyone using GPS or needing to charge their devices on the go, this is a big plus. The bike also comes with a minimalist LCD display, which includes a speedometer, trip meter, odometer, and finally a fuel gauge. There's no fancy TFT screen here, but for a bike like the DR650, simplicity is often appreciated. It's about getting the job done, not overloading the rider with unnecessary gadgets. On the road, the DR650 is surprisingly comfortable. The single-cylinder engine might be vibey out IRPMs, but it's manageable for short highway stints. And with the new fuel injection system, the throttle response is much smoother, especially when accelerating out of turns or overtaking traffic. So what's the cost of all this rugged simplicity? The 2025 Drive 650 is priced just under $8,000, which is fantastic for what you're getting. In a world where adventure bikes can easily run into the tens of thousands, Suzuki has managed to keep the Dr. 650 incredibly affordable. For riders who want a reliable dual sport bike without the bells and whistles, this is a solid option. The 2025 Suzuki Drive 650 is for riders who crave versatility. It's perfect for weekend adventurers, off-road enthusiasts, and even commuters looking for a fun way to get to work. It's a bike that's ready to handle just about any environment you throw at it, without the high cost or complexity of more tech-laden adventure bikes. Whether you're new to dual sport or a seasoned rider looking for a simpler, reliable ride, the Dr. 650 is a solid pick. And that wraps up our in-depth look at the 2025 Suzuki Dr. 650. It's a bike that stays true to its roots, while adding just enough modern touches to keep things interesting. If you're a fan of Suzuki's no-frills approach, and are looking for a versatile bike that can handle a bit of everything, the Dr. 650 should definitely be on your radar. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth bike reviews. Drop a comment below if there's a bike you'd like us to cover next, or if you have any thoughts on the Dr. 650. Until next time, ride safe and keep exploring.